Well, hello everyone. Perry Corelli, Executive Director of the World Information Network, here to give you this week's audio-video update on what is going on here at WIN, and we have got quite a bit to go over, so let me get started. First, the Founder Program. We are reinitializing the Founder Program. As many of you might recall, a few months back, we initialized the program when we made available the private placement memorandum for those that wanted to invest in the club. And those that did were considered founders. And we might even reinitialize that program as well or reallow that for some limited period of time because a number of folks have also asked about that and would have loved to have gotten involved with that when it was released, but either they weren't able at that time or they didn't even know about it. So that program might get reinitialized as well. But right now, the Founder Program is being reinitialized, and here's what it takes to become a founder in this club. By October 31st, which is the launch of the club in Las Vegas at the family reunion event, if you've sponsored in 10 people by then, you will be considered a founder. You will achieve founder status, and that is a status you will want to be at. But that's not all. It gets better. If you encourage anyone to register for the event by the end of next month, that person will also be counted as one of those 10 that you are required to be sponsored in by that time. And remember, this event is open to everyone, so someone can sign up for this event without actually joining as a member, but they will count as one of those 10. And if that's not good enough, we've made it even better. Someone asked me, well, what if somebody registers for the event and joins as a member? Will that count as 2? And I thought, yes, we'll count that as 2. So you can get a 2-for-1 if they register for the event by the end of next month and join as a member. 2 counted toward that 10. And that gives you over 3 months to get 10 folks in and or registered. And you get a 2-for-1 if they register and join. So I don't know we can do any better than that. Other than maybe, I think we can do better than that. We will also supply you with the leads to call. And these are leads that are people that are most interested in this kind of thing and this kind of club and the event that's coming up. And this event shouldn't be hard to sell at all because, as you know, we got Greg Braden as a keynote speaker, and we're going to be soon announcing those that we will have speaking or presenters on Saturday, which are going to be awesome. And then there's the excursions we'll be announcing soon on Sunday. So, the event is awesome in itself. So there you go. We are not only going to allow you to count those you sponsor in, but those that register and those that do both are counted as 2, and we're going to give you the leads to call on top of it all. And every founder will be recognized at the event. And the perks will be announced as well that will go along with that status. All right, Founder Program. Get involved in that if that is of interest to you, and that is something that will be an awesome thing for those that do get involved in it. Okay, next, the Level 1 training. By the end of this week, I'm going to pick up the workbook, which is one of the requirements and testing courses that is going to be offered in the Level 1 training. Now, this is a course that's called Personal Values and Integrity, and it was created by L. Ron Hubbard, and it's a totally awesome, empowering course that imparts some of the most powerful concepts in ethics and integrity and values there are. And the reason we're requiring this in Level 1 is because we don't want anyone going up into these levels without having been seeded, if you will, with these powerful concepts in ethics. We want the most ethical beings on the planet in this club as they go up in these levels. Because as they do, they will gain power, and ethics is definitely something that you want to have in once you raise in those levels. Now, of course, taking this course doesn't guarantee that, but it certainly plants the seeds. And once these seeds are planted, once they grow, it's just an unbelievably powerful thing for everything you do in your life. Not only are these concepts powerful, but you will also be introduced in this course to a Dynetics tool that will enable you or show you how to add mass to your ideas. And when you do this, you'll find that it not only helps you better understand the idea itself, but others that you communicate it to. And it will also aid exponentially in the communication of the idea once you add mass to it. And this is a concept discovered by L. Ron Hubbard way back in the 50s. So that's another awesome benefit of this course. In addition to that, it will introduce a powerful technique to you to where you will experience relief from some past charged events, if you will. And it also will go a long way toward the restoration of your responsibility. And when you combine all these things together, the impact it will have on everything you do in your life is just, it's remarkable. I've done this course, I know how powerful it is, and I've observed many others that have done this course and saw the results of them doing it as well. And we know this is a results-producing course, and this is why we're requiring it for level 1 training. So that's the course. Oh, and I have the book here. I actually have the workbook. So this is the workbook. And again, I'll be picking those up at the end of the week, and they should be available online to everyone by the end of the week. And the cost of the workbook and the course and the grading and the administrator, which is a requirement to actually answer any questions and help you in any way you need to go through the course, will be $75. So, and that will include everything, shipping, handling, everything. It requires a licensed administrator to grade and actually train on this course, and we have that. That's made available to you. The name and address and phone number will be supplied with the book once you order it. And each chapter has, at the end of it, a question and answer session. You'll answer those questions, you'll turn those in, and they'll be graded. And if anything it needs corrected, it'll be corrected, and you can rewrite it. And once you pass the course, you'll have done that aspect of the level 1 training, and you'll be that much closer to getting your level 1 pin. So that's going to be made available, again, should be by the end of next week. We'll have it up and online and ready to order. So there's a pretty awesome thing in itself. Also, more video, not more video, but more audio will be up on level 1 training as well. Should be by the end of this week. Next, going on next, because we are rolling on 8 minutes here. Next, the commission, the affiliate program. Commissions have been paid already this week. And we've had our top earner earned over $1,300, and our second top earner, I believe, it was over $500. And that's a pretty, although that might not sound like a great deal of money, that is a pretty awesome thing in that represents the first month that membership was available. And that month, people were paying simply $150 to get in, so the commission was based only on that amount. So to make over $1,300 is a pretty awesome sum. If you would have factored in the initiation fee that was waived, those members would have both made in the multiple thousands of dollars, and that's a pretty great thing for the first month of a club to launch. So we're pretty happy about that, and I'm sure they are as well. So the affiliate program, again, is up, running, and paying commissions. And if that does interest you, it's an awesome way to make some residual income, a little to a lot. Next, listings. We are going to start listing businesses and services of WIN members in the WIN site. That should be up fairly soon, probably in the next couple of weeks or so. Those that have a business or a service and are a member can list that, and those that are members can go in there and look. So if they need an electrician or a plumber or a lawyer or a doctor that's a WIN member, they can look them up and consider them first before going anywhere else as a member of the club. And we're going to do even one better on that, and we're going to also list those that want their information in there regarding the talents they have or the skills they have and whether they are available for employment. So for those with businesses and services that need employees and are looking for specific skills or abilities, they can look in there to see, okay, who's available here that's a WIN member that has this skill or ability, and consider them first because they're a member of the club and because members are looking out for members. And we believe this will not only be the most awesome thing as far as networking goes, but it will enhance the closeness and growth of the club as well. So that is going to be available very soon. That's what we have planned. Next, the functionality of this site is really getting more together than ever. That was the priority, to make sure everything was functional. We weren't initially concerned, or it wasn't a priority to make it concern ourselves with the aesthetics or the beauty of the site, but now we're leaning more toward that. And we have an artist in Sweden who has been coming up with some concepts for us for the home page and in the inner pages, and actually have a little one of the drawings he's done so far. And this is very likely what we're going to have our home page look like very, very soon. It'll be a little while yet because we've got a lot of other content that we're filling it now. The first priority was functionality, and now it's not only functionality to a lesser degree, but content. So we've got a bunch going in there, from the updated audio. We're going to put, a plan is to put at least another part or portion of level 1 audio in there every week, as well as we've got we had a event here that with Val, the Feng Shui fellow, and we have that video and we have the pictures from that event. We just did a meeting last week. We do 2 meetings a month here in Cleveland, and we got several members that show up. Roughly 20 or so members tend to show up at these meetings every other week that we have them. And we video recorded that as well, so that'll be coming. As many of you know who are members and go on site, we have some awesome content under topics of interest. We also have a selection section of called the science section and the health section, and we have stuff being uploaded and ready to go in there. And the back office is, I've seen it on the development side, and it will soon be public, so folks with downlines will now be able to go in there and see the basics of who's in their back office and be able to communicate with them and calculate their commissions even before they get them. And there's a number of other things that we have going on. So bear with us. These things are what's coming. I just wanted you to see what we had planned for the future. And I see we have just passed, going on the 13-minute mark here, way past the normal 10 minutes we got. So let me summarize everything real quickly, and lastly make a mention here of the amount of time we have left on getting into the club as a member for $150. We have 9 days left. There's 9 days left for you to join with the initiation fee waived, and all you have to do is begin or initialize your dues, which are $150, and you are a full-fledged member of this club. Also, there's 9 days left, and that includes today, to get in registered for the event in Las Vegas at the Red Rock Resort and save $100 on that as well. And remember, that is available to everyone. It's also on Greg Braden's site, our keynote speaker. So again, the seating's limited. Get in there as fast as you can, because this is just going to be a totally awesome event. Okay, with that, I will bring this to a close. I will wish all of you many blessings, the most awesome success in everything you do. And until the next time, have a fantastic day.